Hey everyone. Okay, so here I have the card I made and the recipe box I made for my August Secret sister. And again, the theme was vintage girl grunge, and we had to do a recipe box with altering the dividers inside. So first, I'm going to show you the card I made. So all of the paper line is Melissa Francis's Kitschy Kitchen, and yeah, so that's what I used. So I'm going to show a little closer. So these are just little chipboard and tag pieces that came in the line, and these are some sprays from Carla 001. This is a tattered floral die cut on fabric, and I glimmer mist it and then used chandelier glam over it to give it a little bit more sparkle. Since the paper I had was 6x6, I covered up a white cardstock, and there's a seam down here. So what I did is I took crepe paper, and I used what did I use? I used one of my Tim Holtz Distress Stains, spun sugar, that's it. And I dried it, and then what I did is I took Mod Podge Glimmer. I used the Glimmer Mod Podge to make it a little bit more sturdier, because it was, crepe paper is kind of thin, and when you wet it, it got a little thinner, or it was ready to rip. So that's how I got that effect, so that the seam that white line would go away. And then I just I adhered it down. So I'm not that great at making cards, at least I don't think I am, but so that's the card here. Let's see, let's make sure it's in focus here. Inside, I just lined it with some more Kitschy Kitchen paper. The name is covered because I don't want my secret sister to find out before she gets her box, which it's going out on Monday. One more thing to finish. So anyhow, I took some lace trim, and I put it all the way, all four corners, and this is one of the chipboards that came in that comes in one of the chipboard sets that I bought for Kitschy Kitchen. So I just used it as as a notepad to write on. So, and then there's the back. Here is my box. I hope that my secret sister likes it. It's definitely colors that I don't normally work with, so it feels really kind of girly to me. So, oh no, something fell off. Okay, I'm gonna have to fix that. I think it's a piece of this trim here, so I'll have to put another piece on there. Anyway, don't look at that little spot. So what I did is I took a recipe box. I bought a recipe box at Michael's. It was like red with like green and whatever. So I actually had to do my box twice because I didn't sand it very well or at all the first time, and it started peeling like it did here. Oh, and here's that piece that goes right here. I'll have to fix that. So anyway, I painted it. I primed it, and then I painted it this blue, this light blue. I put several coats, and then I just took a fan brush and quickly ran it over with the green, and to make it kind of like old somewhat, or whatever could be. So then I took this lace, and I used the spun sugar distress stains, and I made that pink. There's quite a bit of Carla 001 stuff on here too. This is flatback iridescent pearls. These are the tattered floral die cuts from Tim Holtz, and I did several things to them. I either glimmer misted, chalked it, or glammed it, or painted them. I think this is painted. And then I cut up a spray, a leaf, like this crystal pearl spray from got it from Carla 001 again. This piece was part of it, so I just kind of cut it up and put it in many different places. And this is my recipe. Some more flatback iridescent pearls, some flowers with some bling, and then some trim. The trim goes all the way around. This is another chipboard piece from the collection. Thought it was cute. It says conversions. Back here, again, I either glimmer mist or glammed or did something. Yeah, glimmer mist or glammed it. And then this is a 3D butterfly kiss from Carla 001. And then there is another chipboard here. And okay, so then here's, I'm gonna go, oh, and then the top part, I did it kind of simple. This is a Prima like rubber, or not rubber, latex flower that I've been using, that I got at the Prima warehouse sale. So I did the top kind of simple. The bottom has my little stamp. And then in the inside, I painted the inside as well. But here are the dividers. Okay, so this divider, here's a divider that says appetizers. I'm not really happy with what I did with this, but it was too late by the time I put it all down. But I did, like I said, I used a lot of Carla 001 stuff just because I have so much of it, and it's just beautiful stuff. But I used the small pearl flowers around. These are the Prima latex flowers, and then there's just some chipboards there. These recipe cards that are in between are all from the Kitschy Kitchen. All from the Kitschy Kitchen collection. Let me see if I can open it. I think we need to put a tiny bit more light. That's too much light, sorry. Okay. Here's the soups and salad divider. And there it is a little bit up close. There's some blue flatback pearls with some Prima latex flowers and a Kitschy Kitchen chipboard. So in between each of them, each divider, there's about 3 recipe cards. I need to still write up some recipes, although I'm not a cook. So if I don't put any recipes in, because I couldn't find any that I liked to give you, Secret Sister. So here is the vegetables and sides. So I just used these mini. These are really, really cute, and I love using them. They're the mini. It's not focusing. They're the mini flatback pearls in beige. So, and then I just used, pieces from the collection. There's 3 more recipe cards. Okay, so here is, look, I messed with my curtain here. Sorry. Okay. Here is the miscellaneous divider, and I used a lot of glassy accents on this, as you can see. And I kind of just popped up these little flags in different spots. Some more recipe cards. I think this next one might be one of my favorites because of the trim. So I used this crocheted trim all the way around. I used it underneath this chipboard, and then I used some flowers. This is a Carla 001 flower, and then this is a Prima flower. And this is just a little die cut there. Tag. Some more recipe cards. Here we have the desserts divider. And I use a lot of glossy accents on this one as well. So I just used a bunch of the little different images. Some flowers, Prima Latex flowers. It says C is for cooking. So yeah, there's that one. 3 more recipe cards. Here is the beverages, and I use the, oh, these are like a light brown type flatback pearls. I just took a lot of the little die cuts out and chipboards and placed them here. This is like a kind of like a canvas like trim here, and I just put some flatback pearls on it. There's that one. 3 more recipe cards. This is the main dishes. I used some pom-pom trim here, and some flowers. See those little mini, that I used the mini flatback pearls again. I think these are the white ones, and I just wrapped it around the flowers. And this is a chipboard from the collection. Let's see, and then the last 3. So that is my recipe box. I hope my secret sister likes it. I think I did pretty good on it. I don't always think that I do very well, but I really hope that she likes it. And thanks for watching, guys. Coming up are some still pictures of the box and the card. Talk to you later.